What if a simple day on the farm turned into a journey through time and mystery? From unearthed weapons of forgotten warriors to biological oddities no one can explain, these aren't myths, they're real discoveries made by everyday farmers. What ancient secrets were never meant to be found? Keep reading to uncover 20 of the most shocking finds ever pulled from the soil. In December 2023, a farmer in Nova Varava, Bulgaria, uncovered 2 ancient Roman tombs while plowing his field. Built with brick and plaster and sealed with limestone slabs, the tombs suggest the individuals buried there were of high social status. One tomb held 2 adults, likely between 45 and 60 years old, accompanied by gold jewelry, coins, a silver-plated brooch, and glass vessels once used in mourning rituals. These items date the site to the early 3rd century CE, when the area was part of Roman Moesia. The second, smaller tomb contained a child estimated to be 2 to 3 years old, buried with a rare bronze medallion of Emperor Caracalla, minted around 214 CE in Asia Minor. The findings point to possible links with the Roman town of Nicopolis ad Istrum nearby. But what happens when a discovery doesn't just date back a few centuries, but to the age of the pharaohs? While working his land in northeastern Egypt, a farmer discovered a sandstone stela over 2,600 years old. The slab, about 91 inches long and 41 inches wide, dates to the reign of Pharaoh Wahib Ashre, also known as Aprizan, who ruled during Egypt's 26th dynasty around 589 to 570 BCE. His rule was marked by political challenges and tensions with neighboring regions. The stela features 15 lines of hieroglyphs detailing military campaigns, a winged sun disk, and a royal cartouche with Apries' name. Thought to commemorate a major event, this artifact offers insight into the period's history. Ongoing translations may uncover more about Apries' reign. If you stumbled upon a 2,600-year-old artifact in your backyard, what would you do first? Report it or keep it a secret? Comment and chat with me. From ancient slabs to a slithery showdown, what happens when nature decides to take center stage? In southern Thailand, a farmer found 2 large king cobras, one 8 feet long and the other 7, trapped in a wire fence near a duck pond. The snakes were tangled and struggling to escape. Farmer Booner Nikan quickly contacted a wildlife rescue team, which arrived within minutes. 5 trained rescuers carefully freed the cobras using slow and cautious movements. The snakes were placed in separate sacks and safely released back into the wild. The incident occurred during mating season, which explains why the cobras were together. Although smaller, the male was just as active as the female. These were the 10th and 11th king cobras the team had rescued in 2 months, showing the challenges of this season for both people and wildlife. You won't believe the bizarre tangle that left even seasoned farmers scratching their heads. In the village of Suu, Estonia, farmer Rain Kiev discovered a rare and unusual sight: 16 black rats with their tails entangled in a knot, a phenomenon known as a rat king. 7 of the rats were still alive, while the others had sadly not survived. Rat kings are extremely rare, with only 58 documented cases since the 16th century. Rain, initially unaware of its significance, placed the rats outside his home. When a local reporter covered the story, it drew attention from scientists and historians. The specimen was later sent to the Natural History Museum at the University of Tartu. Experts believe rat kings form in cold conditions, when rats huddle together and their tails become stuck due to ice, dirt, or other materials, making it nearly impossible to separate them. Speaking of warlike chaos, the next farmer stumbled onto a chilling relic from mankind's deadliest conflict. Before exploring, I have a special 10-second request for all of you listening. If you can help me in any way, just hit the notification bell and hit that subscribe button. It helps this channel so much. And if you do that, I will do everything I can to make this show even better for you. Deal? Daniel Ram Christensen and his father Klaus set out on a casual search across their Danish farm, inspired by a family legend and a history lesson. Using a metal detector, they unexpectedly uncovered the wreckage of a German Messerschmitt Bf-109 fighter plane, buried for over 70 years. The World War II aircraft had crashed during the war, and inside they found personal items belonging to the pilot, such as a wallet, money, and a small book. The Messerschmitt was a key Luftwaffe plane used in battles like the Battle of Britain. The discovery, later handed over to the Historical Museum of Northern Jutland, also included Danish coins and food stamps, adding mystery to the pilot's identity. And if you thought that was intense, wait until you hear about a full-scale invasion, not of soldiers, but of mice. In 2021, Australia faced a major mouse infestation that spread across farms, towns, and villages, involving millions of rodents. In New South Wales, one farmer discovered his barn overrun, with mice chewing through hay, machinery, and more. The outbreak followed an unusually strong grain harvest and frequent rain, which created perfect breeding conditions. With plenty of food and shelter, the mouse population grew rapidly. This led to widespread issues, damaged crops, contaminated food stores, and even reports of mice entering hospitals. Some farmers experienced losses of up to $300,000. Compared to the 1993 event, the 2021 outbreak was significantly more severe, showing how quickly such challenges can grow. Things are about to get even stranger. Have you ever seen an egg within an egg? In a small Texas farming town, a farmer found an unusually large egg, nearly 3 times the size of a normal one and weighing over 6 ounces. When he cracked it open, he was stunned to find another full egg inside. This rare occurrence, known as a double egg, happens when one egg forms around another in a hen's reproductive system. The farmer shared photos online, and the discovery quickly went viral. Though rare, the egg was completely safe to eat, offering a surprising glimpse into nature's quirks. But not everything surprising is edible. Sometimes it walks on 8 legs and squeals. In 2014, a farmer in rural China was surprised to find one of his piglets born with 4 additional legs on its abdomen. The piglet, part of a litter of 8, had a rare condition called polymorphia, where animals develop extra limbs. Despite the unusual feature, the piglet, nicknamed Octopig, was healthy and active, though it had some difficulty moving. The farmer decided against surgery and chose to care for Octopig as it was. While the condition didn't affect its health, the piglet became a fascinating example of nature's unpredictability. And just when you thought you'd seen every twist of nature, along comes a creature with a face you'll never forget. In South America, a farmer discovered a piglet with highly unusual facial features that resembled those of a human. Unlike its healthy siblings, the piglet was weak and had difficulty standing. Its appearance surprised many, and some viewers expressed concern about how it was handled. The condition raised questions about possible genetic or environmental causes. This rare case serves as a reminder of nature's unpredictability and the importance of compassionate care for all animals. Let's take a break from the bizarre and jump into the explosive literally. What if your field suddenly became a battlefield? In the quiet fields of Putney, Wiltshire, a farmer discovered a 6-foot-wide crater caused by a misfired army training shell. The shell had missed its intended target by 5 miles, passing over 2 villages before landing in the field. Fortunately, no one was injured and no property was damaged. The army temporarily paused live fire exercises to investigate, examining weather conditions, equipment, and human factors. While rare, the event highlights the importance of safety measures during training operations. Nature isn't done yet, with one farm producing a chicken that marches to the beat of its drumsticks. In northern Queensland, Australia, a farmer discovered a chicken born with 4 legs due to a rare condition called polymorphia. The bird's unusual appearance made it difficult for it to fit in with the other hens. Concerned for its safety, farmer Jess Leeming turned to social media for help. Local conservationist Olive Needham offered the chicken a new, caring home. Despite the extra legs, the chicken was otherwise healthy. This rare case shows how nature can surprise us and how compassion can truly make a difference. And if 4 legs are shocking, what would you say to 2 heads? Because the next birth defies all odds. In Baker County, Florida, farmer Dwight Cruz was surprised when his cow gave birth to a calf with 2 heads, later named Annabelle. The rare condition, known as polycephaly, gave her 2 sets of eyes, noses, and mouths. This occurs in about 1 in 400 million births. Annabelle had trouble standing and nursing, so Dwight began bottle feeding her. Interestingly, when one mouth drank, the other moved as well. While calves with this condition often live for less than 40 days, Dwight remains optimistic. He contacted Ripley's Believe It or Not to share Annabelle's unique story and help raise awareness. We go from biological anomalies to buried treasure, thousands of coins lost to history until one curious farmer found them. In 2015, a farmer in Jacken, Switzerland, discovered a hidden treasure while working in his cherry orchard. Spotting a shiny object in a molehill, he uncovered over 4,000 Roman coins, one of the largest such finds in the country. Most were bronze, some contained up to 5% silver, and together they weighed 15 kilograms. The coins dated back nearly 1,700 years, during the reigns of Emperors Aelian and Maximian. Many were in excellent condition, with some still stored in leather pouches, suggesting they were hidden during a time of unrest. The farmer promptly reported the discovery, and after thorough excavation it was confirmed as a major archaeological find. Today the coins are on display at the Vinden Museum in Bug. But what if, instead of treasure, a farmer unearthed the chilling reminder of a time when death swept across nations? In the fields of Lincolnshire, England, a farmer discovered a centuries-old burial site near Thornton Abbey containing the remains of 48 individuals, including 27 children. Dating back to the mid-14th century, the site is linked to the Black Death, which significantly reduced England's population. The remains were carefully placed in rows, reflecting the outbreak's impact on rural communities. Thornton Abbey likely served as a place of refuge and care during the crisis. Tests confirmed the presence of Yersinia pestis, the bacteria responsible for the plague. This discovery provides valuable insight into how medieval villages responded to one of history's most devastating pandemics. If you love stories where ordinary people stumble on extraordinary secrets, give this video a like. It helps us keep digging up the hidden side of history. From medieval tragedy to prehistoric marvel, what ancient beast lay waiting just beneath the surface? In 2014, a farmer in southern France uncovered a mastodon skull while plowing his field. At first he kept it secret, fearing unwanted attention, but after 2 years he informed the Natural History Museum of Toulouse. Experts confirmed it belonged to a rare mastodon species that lived between 11 and 13 million years ago, known for having 4 tusks, 2 upper and 2 lower. Before this, only a few teeth from the species had been found in the region in 1857. The skull is now considered a major paleontological discovery and is being studied to better understand the species in its ancient environment. Now imagine finding something so huge and armored, it looked like a tank from the Ice Age. In 2015, Argentine farmer José Antonio Naves found a strange round object near a muddy riverbank on his land. It turned out to be the fossilized shell of a Glyptodon, a massive armadillo-like creature from the Pleistocene epoch. These animals, about the size of a Volkswagen Beetle, had thick shells and powerful tails, likely used for protection. The remarkably preserved fossil amazed paleontologists and attracted archaeologists eager to learn more. The discovery offered valuable insight into prehistoric life and how glyptodonts may have interacted with early humans in South America. And just when you thought the Ice Age had nothing left to reveal, one farmer's field proved otherwise. In 2015, soybean farmer James Bristle made a surprising discovery while installing a drainage system. What he thought was a rock turned out to be a woolly mammoth rib. Paleontologists later unearthed nearly 40 additional bones, including the skull, tusks, and teeth. The remains, preserved in pond sediments, were dated between 11,000 and 715,000 years old. Some showed marks that suggest early humans may have processed the mammoth for resources. Now displayed at the University of Michigan's Museum of Natural History, the find provides rare insight into Ice Age life and early human interaction with megafauna. We're entering the unknown now: glowing eggs, strange sounds, and something no scientist has explained yet. Farmer Jack from the Midwest made a mysterious discovery one morning after hearing strange, unexplained sounds near his barn. Following the noise into his cornfield, he found dozens of large, glowing eggs scattered across the soil. The unusual sight stunned Jack and his daughters, Mary and Giselle. Though Jack considered removing the eggs to protect his crops, his daughters urged him to wait. When one egg began to tremble and crack open, a strange creature emerged, leaving the family both amazed and full of questions. The event sparked a mystery they couldn't explain. But sometimes the ground doesn't give up mystery, it gives up legend. And this next blade may have belonged to a Viking warrior. In May 2024, a farmer in Skjold, Norway, found a Viking sword while clearing stones from his field. At first he thought it was old farm equipment, but closer inspection revealed a well-preserved blade buried for nearly 1,000 years. Measuring about 14.5 inches, the sword dates to around 900 to 1050 CE. Experts believe it may be a Ulfbert's sword, known for its exceptional craftsmanship and rare materials. Its preservation was helped by the dense clay soil. This is the first Ulfbert's sword found in Rogaland, offering valuable insight into Viking history. Lava's discovery is now a key part of the region's heritage. And finally, we close with a giant of the past, an enormous beast whose bones now tell the story of a lost world. In 2015, Texas farmer Wayne Mancan discovered a nearly complete Colombian mammoth skeleton while digging on his ranch in southern Ellis County. Unlike its woolly cousin, this Ice Age mammoth was larger and mostly hairless. The well-preserved skeleton, including its tusks, gave scientists a rare chance to study the animal's anatomy, diet, and environment. Mancan donated the remains to the Perot Museum in Dallas, where it has become a valuable source of research and public interest. The find is one of Texas's most important prehistoric discoveries, offering insight into life during the Pleistocene epoch. Ever found something strange buried in your backyard, or heard a local legend about it? Share your story in the comments. We might just feature it in a future video. If you found today's video interesting, don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Your support is very important to us. Be sure to check out the next video appearing on your screen. You're sure to love the content we bring. Please leave a comment about which country you'd like us to explore next. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.
Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.